Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have more RPG goodness. We have the Big Book of Battle Mats Volume 2, 60 pages of battle mats for tabletop RPGs, brought to you by Loke Battle Mats, and this is for ages 14 and above. It says open and roll 60 wiped clean battle mat pages. Attention adventurers, the Big Book of Battle Mats Volume 2 contains a multitude of fantasy tabletop role-playing maps to keep your party rolling through any and every random encounter. 60 wipe clean map pages will lead you through dungeons, along forest tracks, up mountain paths, and even into fiery temples on your continuing quest for danger, excitement, and treasure, and with every possibility for a little bit of a fight. Designed to spark the imagination and track encounters with a handy grid format, the Big Book of Battle Mats Volume 2 offers endless flexibility. Each map page individually or use the lay flat format to combine to the complementary opposing maps as a larger 2-page spread version. So it's over to you, roll for initiative. And then they have pictures of all the different maps if you lay them down inside. Okay, so let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. It always starts off with a plain grid map, and there you go. Now with these grid maps, again, you could use them either together as one big map or one small map like this. All the maps are set up exactly the same way size-wise. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 width, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 length, or the 12 height. There you go. That or they are. Then you got on this side here as well. It's the same thing. Again, when you have an open, clear map like this, you could put all kinds of different ideas for terrain in there. You could put cutouts. You could put that in there, like to make it a statue. Again, just throwing a couple pieces of terrain out there. You could have put a room there, which has that people could investigate back here. Just some things you could do. You could put a sarcophagus over here like this, that over there like this a little bit, or put that facing that direction. Make it so it's a roof. So if you're coming into an area, there's a roof, there's a temple there, there's this here. If you want, you can put some trees down here. Again, if you want to trade out this and you want to put a 3D there, you can. Again, anything that you add, of course, it just adds to the overall, making the map pop a little bit more. Of course, you can have your standees. You can have your regular figure that you want to put in there. Move this down just a little hair. Move it down more towards here so he can come through there so it's not rough terrain. Again, you have another adventure coming in. And if they want to explore here, you can just flip that over. And that's what it looks like on the inside. So you go, when you go check it out. So there's lots of different things that can happen. You have a fight here where a creature's coming in, guy's coming down. Let's just hypothetically say he's a magician and he wants to throw a fireball at his opponent here. You even have clings that you can use. If you have a cling, you can take the cling, throw it on the map, like you're firing a fireball at him. So you can do that. So the great thing about these maps is that you can put stuff in there by using markers. You could put clip art onto it as well. You could put figures on it, or you could use clings. It's totally up to you how you design your map and how you alter the map. Of course, the cling just peels right off like that. And of course, if you put any kind of marker on there, it's a dry erase. So all you got to do is use a marker, put it on there, and then all of a sudden wet a tissue with some water. It comes right off. But anyway, nothing that I showed you from the clings to the extra pieces of terrain, whether they be the 3D or the cutouts, the standees or the figures, none of those are included with the purchase of this. They're just used for example purposes only. But that's why they give you the blank maps like that, so you can create your adventure. And we have it here again. Don't need to show it all to you, but again, here you have the grasslands. There's the full page of it. Grasslands where there are tree stumps, so there's been some things cut down. So again, you could use it either as for one side of the map, or you could combine them to make it one larger map. Again, they're 12 by 8 or 8 by 12s. Same thing on both sides. One side of the map. There's some rock. There's some rocks there along some bushes and trees. Then on this side here, again, you have some rocks. An open area there. On this side here, got some grass, you got some bushes, you got some waterfalls. So you can have a steep climb if you're gonna go up to here. So your movement's gonna be reduced, obviously. Then on this side here, again, you have some rocks that you can jump on to get across the waterway here. And you got some more rocks here. Again, climbing up there would be difficult terrain. If you want to go across here, go through the bushes, that's be difficult terrain. Each square is worth 5 feet. If you're playing Starfinder or you're playing Pathfinder, that's what the is like. And then again, you could use this all completely spread out as 2 versus 1. It's your choice. Again, some more. So have some wooden fencing. So you got into a battle, you'd have a little bit of cover, not much, but you have a little bit. And that's the way it would look, one full piece. Underground cavern. Again, the illustrations are beautiful. The colors are vibrant. And the good thing about this is that if you use figures, again, I'll just use figures real quick for this. If you use standees, they pop on the map. Even if you use unpainted figures, they look great on the map. Prime figure, they look great on the map. So again, everything, it just makes it, the figures, obviously the 3D figures makes the maps pop a little bit more. But again, do you need to use them? No, you can use anything that you choose to use. If you want to use just coins, you can put coins on the map, it'll still look good, you know? So, or cutouts or anything of that nature. Okay, if I wanted to add a cutout, I could do that. If I wanted to put a statue down here, I could put a statue down here. Put it anywhere, you know, whatever you want to use it for, different types. Little maze, which is really cool. Continuing theme from the previous pages. And then the other side. So again, if I lay the mat flat, really, really outstanding. Okay, each side, the dimensions are exactly the same, 8 by 12. So it just doubles up your size. 16 by 24. Again, we have another page here. laid out the 2 map. There you go, another part of the map. Now again, on the back in the description it says that it's for fantasy RPGs, but again, whenever you have a book of maps, you can use it for any type of role-playing game or 28mm game that you choose to use it for. You don't have to, just because it says it's for fantasy doesn't mean that it is definitely fantasy. I mean, I've used these books for everything from my own home brewed rules that I use for 28mm gaming. I've also used these maps for you know, using for Pathfinder, Starfinder, Aliens, the role-playing game, Mothership. So again, you use it as you choose to use it. There's no right or wrong way. Another great thing about these, again, besides them being beautifully illustrated in the color, nice thick paper, really can't rip it. I mean, if you took a scissors and cut it, you could, of course, obviously, but they are really, really sturdy pages. Sorry about that. They're thick pages. They do have a little bit of a bend to them, but again, if you wanted to rip that, you know, you grabbed it, ripped it. If you took soda or water or whatever and you dripped it on there, it would do no damage to whatsoever as long as you dried it off and, you know, just wiped it down to take the stickiness off of it. Again, it's dry erase, so that if you write anything with a non-permanent marker on there, it would come right off. All you have to do is wet that piece of tissue paper or whatever and just wipe it straight clean off. But there's your double map again, your single map. Then we have this side. There's your double layout. Great. And there's your double room. Looks like an arena. Also, these walls are pretty high, so your characters would not be able to climb them or scale them up without some rope or something. Now, some people get concerned, a little bit concerned about the ring in the middle. You know, can't be avoided because obviously it's a book that's put together that way. I mean, if you wanted to, obviously you can cut the book pages out and take them off the ring. You could do that. That's up to you. I don't tend to do that with any of the battle mats. But it's just something that you kind of just deal with. It's not. I consider it as an invisible line that when I'm using it. So if I have an adventurer who's over here and the battle's going to come over, and some guys over here, I don't consider like this big trip on it, or it's a barbed fence or anything like that. I never use it that way. This is just, it's just a normal move. So it'll be 5, 10, 15 feet. It wouldn't be anything that they would have to battle over it. But I mean, if you wanted to make it as that, it's sort of a wall there or something like that, you could do that. It's totally up to you again. And again, the figures and everything else are not included with the purchase of this. Those are just used for example purposes only. So again, this is the one side. You have the other side. You have another part of the map. The cobblestone streets. Building there. Nice little village area. Then you have this over here. Got some doors. Some weeds coming up in the middle of the cobblestones. And that's what it would look like as the full map. We have some inside here. And over here as well. Now again, if I wanted to add some things to here, And I want to make this make it look a little bit more like a throne room. Okay. You could put some benches out there. If you wanted to put some benches. Or I could take the benches out. I could put the carpeting down there like that. Flip that over. Make it something of that nature. Put some chairs on the side. I want to cover that up. You know, you make it, you do it your own way. If you want to put the benches on this side, turn into a throne room of some kind like that. Put some benches on the side. Cover that up. There you go. It's totally 100% up to you. If you want to put one color one way, flip that over. Just flip that over again. Make it color this way. You want to flip that again. Again, these are just add-on simple things that you can make. That just makes that leads some accessories that you can add to make the maps pop and make them more customizable, that you can use them. So that's what, again, that's one side of the throne room there, looks like. And then we have this side here, and if you lay it down, they can be together. Then we got great hall here. Looks like we get a bit of a bar back there. Then we have, which is in the back rooms of the bar, which we can use here, or again, use it as an individual, a couple separate rooms. Cobblestone streets. Or use it as one big bar, where you can walk in, walk across to the other side. When these rooms here come out, they come into the street. You could do that as well. Totally your choice how you want to use it. That's what the full map would look like. Looks like this could be down in the sewers. Okay, you could lay it down flat, get the full idea of the picture. And again, you could lay the map this way, lay the map this way. You know, it's 100% up to you how you want to do that. Then again, we have here. And you can see the sheen from the light on the glossiness of the paper. Again, it is wet dry erase. So again, if you mark with a dry erase marker, use a tissue paper and wet it a little bit, and it comes right off. And this is the other page here. Again, each map is 12 by 8. Again, so if you wanted to use just this one map by itself, you could. If you want to use the maps together, you can. Or if you want to use it just this way here, you could. It's totally versatile. You can use it any way you choose to use it. Continue to move forward. And the colors are very, very vibrant. So they do pop, not just on camera, but they, you know, when you're using it, it's very, very cool. And again, whether you're using standees or you're using, and there's the full map. Again, whether you're using standees or using black, you know, unpainted figures or prime figures, they're still going to look great on the maps. Looks like a little village here. Moving over to this side. Then the map together. Another village. again, to me, these books, again, it's used for fantasy. To me, this would also look great for sci-fi campaign as well, this page. These two pages specifically as well, that you could use them. Different world. If you're using this for Star Trek, you can see it's just a different civilization that you're visiting. Really, really cool. Again, you want to use it for one page, just for one page. You want to use it just for this page, use it for that page. Again, the total layout looks really beautiful as well, either way. And you got your lava pit. Down in the crevices of the earth. Or maybe seeing a dragon or something of that effect. But that's the full map. Some broken columns. You got, again, by the shoreline, rocky shoreline. Attention to details, all the moss on the stones. Again, it's rough terrain coming out of the water. Then you're heading over to this side here. Over to the ruins. And there's the full map. Then we have a desert map. Again, if we want to lay it flat and use it just for this, and you want to create your own scene, where maybe you have a, just come to a house in an area. Again, you can use that. And you flip that over. Again, you have a pre-made house, or you could want to use a different kind of floor that's in the middle. Put that over there somewhere. You know, it's totally up to you how you want to do it. There's one patch of grassland area over there. There you have it. If you want to put a castle, totally up to you. Castle at the edge. A battlement. You know, it's totally 100% up to you how to utilize it. So it's a complete desert scene. So if you want to use this and put it together like this, going through the desert, beautiful. Inside a cavern, impassable terrain. If you want to climb over it, you can. Try to cut through, you can. It's considered difficult terrain, depending how high you want to make the walls. I've even done games where I've gone outside, found some rocks, put rocks along here, just put some rocks, just to make the rocks as the pattern in there, to show you how the grid maps in between, to give you an idea of the different types of elevation that you might have. That's the full map together. Again, these maps are really, really, for the purchase price, they are very durable. The colorization just pops off the pages. Again, beautifully illustrated boat on the water. Over here you have just the water. Again, if you want to have a sea battle, if you want to have some monsters popping up, attacking the craft, you can do that. Or if you want to do it just with the boat by itself, you can. Again, if you want to do it just the water by itself, you can. Or you can use the full map. It's totally up to you. And if you want to put the map this way or any other way you want to move it to, you can. Then at the end, they always give you some basic clean maps. So you can, again, if you want to design your own map, you can, by just putting some, again, if you want to put some grasslands down, you can. If you want to put a house down, you can. Just building some things here. Put this over here. Here again, you want to build your own map, you can. I'll put that up here like this. You got a statue over here. You know, however you want to lay it out, however you want to do it, however you want to. Again, we'll use it this way. Creature coming in that's attacking you. Another thing that they have that you can purchase are your clings. If I have this person here, I'm just gonna move this out of the way for now. And she's fighting with that, and she shoots a fireball. The clings are also very cool because the clings go right down. It tells you exactly what you're doing. She casts a fireball and hits it there. Again, it's up to your imagination how you want to use it. I'll flip this over, it turns into something else. You know, that's what you use the blank battle mats for, so you create your own. Again, all this stuff that I'm showing you, all the extras are not included with the purchase of the map. But that's what you use these clean maps for. Or if you want to draw something in there with a dry, because again, it's dry erase, you want to draw a map in here, draw something in here for everybody to look at, you can do that as well. And then it's, you just use a wet nap and just wipe it right off and it cleans right up. Anyway, that's everything that's included. And this concludes our unboxing of Big Book of Battle Mats, Volume 2, 60 pages of battle mats for tabletop RPGs. Brought to you by the good people over at Loke Battle Mats. For more information, go to lokebattlemats.com. As always, thank you so much for joining us for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, you can always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. You could also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time we release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day. We'll catch you on the next unboxing video.